Welcome back to the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I'm about to do race 11 of 36. I'm here at Kansas Speedway, here in Kansas City, Kansas, for the running of the SpongeBob SquarePants 400. And no, I am not driving a SpongeBob SquarePants car like I did on the NASCAR 14 Let's Play. Just because it was like a one-time deal, so, you know. So anyway, I'm going to be driving one of my regular schemes. Anyway, so 100%. Qualifying I'll do in just a second. 27 laps. Tire wear times 1, fuel use times 1. Cautions is on. Visual damage only. Gonna accept the changes. And so let me do qualifying real quick, and I will be right back. So I just finished up qualifying, and I'm starting third in this race. So I made it to the final round. So I'll be in the inside row 2, and which is great. But in the my final run, like my final lap of qualifying, I had a pole lap going, and I thought I was going to get the pole. But the car went up the track just a little bit off 4, and it hit the outside wall, because I was trying to push it to try to get the pole, and when I hit the wall, it was over. So it's okay. I'll start third. It's great, you know. It's better than outside the top 10 or somewhere. So anyway, here at Kansas Speedway, let's get this race going. So after the first 10 races of the season, I got 2 wins, 1 pole, and yeah. So anyway, here we are at Kansas Speedway, here in Kansas City, Kansas, so for some night racing as well, here at the 1.5 mile track. It's a great night of racing. Great night. They need to fix that logo in the front straightaway, though, by the start-finish line. So Tony Stewart will start on the pole. Trevor Bayne starts second. I'm starting third, and Greg Biffle qualifies 4th. So, and there's the flyover at night. That don't normally happen, but anyway. And there's this trophy if you win here at Kansas. So today, or I should say tonight, I'm going for my 3rd win of the season. So let's see what's going to happen here. The pace car is off. Tony Stewart and Trevor Bayne will lead us down to the green flag, and I will start 3rd in this race as we're about to be set to go here at Kansas Speedway at the 1.5 mile track for some night racing. And here we go. The green flag is out. We are underway here at Kansas Speedway. Off turn number 4, Tony Stewart is pulling away, and he's going to lead the first lap. And I'm trying to get to 2nd on Trevor Bayne. At the start of the race, going down into turn 1, I was going to make it 3 wide, and I thought I was going to get underneath Tony Stewart, but he came down and I had to get out of the gas. Now look at Jay McMurray on the inside of me for 3rd, and he's going to probably try to take the 2nd spot away from Trevor Bayne. I'm still trying to get around Trevor Bayne. Tony Stewart, however, is pulling away because we're battling back here. Alright, finally I can get around Trevor Bayne. That's what I've been wanting to do since the start of the race. But he's on the outside of me. Nope, I still have to run underneath. So I'm back to 3rd. And now let's see if I can chase down Jay McMurray to get to 2nd, and maybe after that I can chase down Tony Stewart. I went up the track just a little bit, I had to get out of the gas just a little. 24 laps to go, you got Tony Stewart leading, Jay McMurray 2nd, I'm running 3rd, and Trevor Bayne 4th. As you see, I'm driving the Sunoco car again. I drove it at Texas and finished 4th there. So let's see what I can do here with this car. It's a really nice paint scheme. It works really well, especially at night races. Well, Casey Kane goes up the track. And it moves Brian Vickers to 4th. I'm telling you what, Tony Stewart and Jay McMurray are pulling away from me. I wish I got underneath Stewart going into 1 at the start of the race, or else I could have probably been up there. in the race lead, but he cut down in front of me, and I didn't want to get in the back of him, so I had to get out of the gas. Trying to be the nice guy. That's typical Tony Stewart, he'll block like that, and then when someone else blocks him, he'll complain about it. Those two, Tony Stewart and Jamie McMurray, are pulling away. So after my 5th place finish at Talladega Super Speedway, I came into this race 4th in the points standings, 28 points back or something, somewhere around there. So if I get enough good finishes, I could try to catch back up to be the points leader. Brian Vickers is behind me. He's trying to find a way to get around me. When I did the NASCAR 14, when I did this race on the NASCAR 14 Let's Play, this was the same issue. Like, I qualified good, but yet I just couldn't get any speed. Like, the car handles well, but I just cannot get any speed to catch the cars in front of me. Vickers tried to go around me there, but I hang on there. It looks like the first 4 cars I pulled away. With 20 laps to go, Tony Stewart leads, McMurray 2nd, I'm 3rd, and Brian Vickers 4th. So it looks like it's a 4-car breakaway, and then you got the pack back there with Trevor Bayne leading that pack. I'm 1.8 seconds behind Tony Stewart, but I'm 8 to 9 tenths behind Jamie McMurray. So technically, Tony Stewart has a 1-point lead. One second lead, I should say, my bad. I went up the racetrack there. Trying so hard not to overdrive the corners. But I'm just trying to get every speed I can. And try to get some runs to catch McMurray and Stewart. Doesn't look like that's happening too much. I'm holding off Vickers though, so yeah. I wish I could get some more speed off this car. And in the back straightaway, once again, you have Tony Stewart lane, Jamie McMurray 2nd, I'm running 3rd, and Brian Vickers in 4th. This time by, we will have 17 laps to go, and how about let's have a NASCAR 15 Let's Play, crank it up. Got 14 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway, and Tony Stewart and Jamie McMurray are pulling away from me, but I'm still holding tight in 3rd in front of Brian Vickers. I said this is the same situation that happened to me in the NASCAR 14 Let's Play when I did this race. Had a good qualifying run, but I actually started on the pole, but I just couldn't get any speed. Like, the car handles great, but I just cannot get any speed. And the AIs are just doing better than me. You know, this is the same configuration just like Las Vegas Motor Speedway, except, you know, the banking is different, obviously. And sometimes the banking can make a difference at tracks. But, and I finished second in that race at Las Vegas. Atlanta is a mile-and-a-half track. Could have won that race, wrecked there. And then you have Texas, finished fourth. Have we? I don't know if we've had any more. If I did any more mile-and-a-half tracks. I don't think so. I think those are the only 3 tracks I've done. But and Charlotte is next, and that's a mile-and-a-half track, but that's a different configuration, just like Atlanta and Texas. So, haven't gotten the win yet on the mile-and-a-half tracks. I've only got 2 wins this season. That's the Daytona 500 and then Auto Club Speedway. It's been 6 races since I've won, and I don't think, unless I get lucky with a caution coming out, I believe I'm not going to win this race either. 10 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. Tony Stewart leads, Jamie McMurray second, I'm running third, and Brian Vickers fourth. Like I said, it looks like it's a 4-car breakaway, and then you got a huge pack of cars from 5th on back. You got the rest of the field, and then there's a couple cars that are in the very back. They're crossing the start-finish line right now. I mean, even with me with a 3rd place finish, that's a good points day. It's a good points race. You know, because the races before Talladega, which were Bristol and where else? Richmond. I didn't perform great there. I finished 36th at Bristol and 33rd at Richmond. Then I went to Talladega and finished 5th there. Wow, Brian Vickers is on the outside of me trying to take the 3rd spot away. Oh, I'm tight though. It looks like Vickers is going to take the 3rd spot away. Wow. So Vickers goes around me. 8 laps to go. So I lose the 3rd spot. Took Vickers like 15 laps to try to get around me. Around there. Oh, I stuck that car to the bottom really well. Look at my tire wear on the right side of the screen. Yeah, tires are very important, especially at mile-and-a-half tracks. But it seems like I'm holding good with the tire wear. Until now. Until now. Holy crap. I just jinxed myself. Just popped the outside wall. Oh, man. I kind of throttled a little too early, to be fair. Oh, Joseph. And then you're hitting the apron. Oh, well, I choked myself. I said that I'm holding pretty good, and then all of a sudden I popped the outside wall, and then going into turn number 1 I hit the apron, which sent me up the racetrack a bit, which I had to get on the brakes for that. And now Vickers is pulling away. Could have tried to still battle with him for the 3rd spot. Ah, that's just my life, I guess. The story of my life. And I didn't get a good entry in turn 1 right here, so I'm just falling apart a little bit. 6 laps to go. Trevor Bayne is still holding on to 5th. So Tony Stewart's starting on the pole. Oh my god, I still go up the racetrack. 5 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. Tony Stewart leads, Jamie McMurray second, Brian Vickers third, and Trevor Bayne... I'm 4th. Holy crap, Joseph. Please wake up. I'm 4th, and then Trevor Bayne 5th. So Tony Stewart started on the pole, and looks like he could get the win here. Really unfortunate. I thought I had a good chance of winning this race. Like I said, at the start of the race, if I got underneath Tony Stewart going into 1, made the 3 wide like I was trying to do, I probably could have been up there. 4 to go. And then it looked like for a while I was going to have a 3rd place finish, and then I choked myself. I'm catching Vickers just a little bit again, but it's just going to be too little too late. I mean, 4th place finish is still a good points race for me. It's still a good day. 3 laps to go. Tony Stewart still your race leader. And I'm running 4th. Yeah, it looks like I'm most likely going to get a 4th place finish now. I can't even catch Vickers. This race is kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. Not much happening in this race. 2 laps to go here at Kansas. And I just popped the outside wall again. My goodness. On the straightaway, too, going into the corner. Oh. Look at that. Look at that scratch. Just those scratches, I mean. So now Vickers is 1 second ahead of me. Tony Stewart has a 3.7, 3.8 second lead ahead of me. He's going to take the white flag here. White flag is out. Final lap here at Kansas Speedway. Tony Stewart, the race leader. I'm running 4th. Can Tony Stewart hold on for 1 more lap? And win the race from the pole? And it looks like I'm going to do 1 spot worse than where I qualify. Down the back straightaway for the final time. And going into turn number 3. Off turn number 4, Tony Stewart is going to win the SpongeBob SquarePants 400 here at Kansas Speedway. And I'm going to come home in 4th. 1 spot worse than where I qualify. That kind of sucks. But whatever. It is what it is. I'll take a 4th place finish though. That's a good race. That's a good run. So let's look at the race results here. So Tony Stewart is your winner here at Kansas Speedway. He also set the fastest lap of the race on lap 2 and have led every lap of the race as well. Jamie McMurray 2nd, Brian Vickers 3rd, I finished 4th, Trevor Bain 5th, Casey Kane 6th, Kyle Larson 7th, Ryan Newman 8th, Kevin Harvick 9th, and Jeff Gordon rounds up the top 10. Brad Keselowski 11th, 15th is Casey Mears, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 17th, Kyle Busch 19th, and Chase Elliott finishes 20th. AJ Allmendinger 21st, Kurt Busch 24th, Denny Hamlin 25th, and Jeb Burton rounds up the top 30. 31st is Michael Annett, Joey Logano finishes 32nd, Danica Patrick 34th, Paul Menard 35th, Jimmy Johnson 36th, Matt Kenseth 37th, Martin Truex Jr. 38th, and Carl Edwards finishes 40th. Michael McDowell 41st, David Gillen 42nd, and Josh Weiss will end up 43rd and in last place. So let's look at the point standings. And I believe Harvick was the points lead coming into this race. No, Jimmy Johnson was, so he won't be the points leader. Unfortunate for him. So, yeah, wow, really? David Rudiman? Holy crap. Talladega, please. It's alright, 4th place finish, I'll take it. So, let's see. So, Casey Kane is the new points leader going into the All-Star race. By 8 points over me, so I move up to 2nd in points, so that's good. But look at that, Jimmy Johnson went from leading the points to 8th. Harvick 3rd, Gordon 4th, and Tony Stewart 5th, so it's still close on points, I'm telling you. So Tony Stewart, the race winner, he was 11th in points coming in. He's now up to the top 5 in points, so it's alright. Okay, so, and rounding up the top 10 in points is Martin Truex Jr., he is 42 points back. So from 1st to 10th is 42 points separation. Okay, so the next race is not a points race. It's actually an exhibition race. It's actually racing for $1 million. Well, virtual $1 million. It's the All-Star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. So tune in for the All-Star race next time. So I will see you in the All-Star race.